He became famous for playing a girl in love with a vampire, and millions of teenagers around the world knew his face overnight. But what almost nobody knew back then was that behind all that fame, he was quietly fighting to become someone completely different from what Hollywood wanted him to be. Today, you will learn how he did it. And the ending of this story is honestly one of the most inspiring career turns in Hollywood. Stay till the end. Kristen Stewart was born in Los Angeles in 1990, and he started acting when he was just a child. His first major movie role came in 2002 in a thriller called Panic Room, where he starred alongside Jodie Foster. That role introduced him to the industry, but nothing prepared him for what came next. A few years later, he was cast as Bella Swan in the Twilight movies, a series about vampires, werewolves, and forbidden love. Twilight became one of the biggest movie franchises in the world, and almost overnight he became one of the most photographed and talked about young stars on the planet. Cameras followed him everywhere. Every outfit, every relationship, every small moment became huge news. From the outside, it looked like the ultimate dream. But behind the scenes, he later admitted that the constant attention was overwhelming, and that the industry often judged him unfairly just for being young and famous. Instead of running from the pressure, he made a bold choice. Once the Twilight movies ended, he did not chase more big, blockbuster franchises. Instead, he started choosing smaller, more personal films, working with respected independent directors and taking on complex, unusual characters that most former teen stars would never touch. This slowly changed how people saw him, not just as a movie star, but as a serious actor. That hard work paid off in a huge way when he played Princess Diana in the movie Spencer, a performance that earned him an Oscar nomination, something very few former teen idols ever achieve. But even that was not enough for him. He wanted to grow even further, so he stepped behind the camera completely. He became a director, working on a project called The Chronology of Water, based on a memoir by writer Lydia Yuknavitch. He has said that becoming a director was a lifelong dream, and that being an actress in Hollywood came with a lot of unfair bias, which pushed him to want more creative control over his own stories. Alongside his career changes, his personal life also became more open and steady. He is now married to screenwriter Dylan Meyer, and the two got married in a small, private ceremony instead of a big public event. He has also spoken about wanting to grow his family in the future. Today, he continues to work as an actress, a director, and a face for major fashion brands like Chanel, walking red carpets at award shows and film festivals with a style that feels bold, confident, and completely his own. Recently, he even shared that his personal goal is simply to take better care of himself, choosing peace and balance over constant chaos. So here's the part that makes this story so powerful. Kristen Stewart could have easily stayed inside the safe, famous vampire movie world forever. Instead, he took a huge risk, moved into difficult, personal projects, earned serious respect as an actor, and then pushed even further to become a director telling his own kind of stories. That is not luck. That is someone rebuilding his whole career from the ground up on his own terms. So that is the real story of Kristen Stewart, from a young actress in a vampire movie franchise to an Oscar-nominated performer, and now a director with a growing family and a career built entirely his own way. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, subscribe for more real celebrity stories, and tell me in the comments, which part of his story surprised you the most? See you in the next video.